Well, if kids aren't in schools, a lot of them are in daycare, and that means a whole other set of challenges for child care workers. KXLY4's Tori Brunetti joins us live tonight. And Tori, daycare centers feel like their workload has more than doubled.
Yeah, in an effort to keep kids out of the emergency room and out of doctors' offices, daycare workers are adding cleaning lady and detective to their list of titles. They have to keep a close eye on all their kids, monitoring them, making sure they don't show any signs of coming down with the flu. They also have to disinfect every toy, every single hard surface after every use. Giant Legos. At first glance, they look like an innocent children's toy. But hiding behind the bright colors and hours of building fun is what has daycare workers reaching for the disinfectant. Germs, possibly flu germs.
And we just rinsed it off.
Josephine manages the Primary Beginnings Child Care Center and says the threat of swine flu has her and her staff constantly cleaning.
It's a lot of work.
Staff at this daycare center are constantly cleaning. Pretty much anything a child touches has to be cleaned. Toys, any hard surface has to be disinfected, and if they don't have time to clean a toy, it goes into the yuck bucket, making it off limits until it's cleaned.
They put toys in their mouth and then they like to share.
Sharing is a lesson every kid has to learn, but now these kids are learning how to cover their cough.
What do we do when we cough? What do I ask you guys to do?
And wash their hands.
As they walk in, we are just like, wash your hands.
And childcare workers like Josephine are watching for any sign a kid might be coming down with something.
Just the littlest thing, if they're not their normal, then we let the parents know, oh, you know, today was different for them.
Last week, Josephine says their first kid was diagnosed with H1N1. A note went out to all parents telling them if their child shows any signs of the flu, to keep them home and not to bring them back until a doctor says it's okay.
We just really have to be on top of everything. I mean, for it not to get any worse than it is now.
Now today, Primary Beginnings Daycare Center said they had 3 kids out sick, and for them, they say that's a pretty high number. Doctors do say that if your kid isn't feeling well, keep them home. That's really the best thing a parent could do to stop the spread of this virus. In Spokane, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.